Now, give me my theme music.
Yeah. If you ain't know by now, we in here. Focused on my dough, I stack. Come correct before you chat. Your opinion is a trap. Switch the screen and show me facts. Show me the facts, show me the facts. Talk about the highlights, show me the stats. Talk about the game like Goldie for the Mac. The mother boys talking, but you know it's all cap. Rep for the home, St. Louis on the map. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap.
Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap.
I'm a rock ice that's frozen, chillin', stones. Marshmallow flow is sealing. Rock, you would think I boxed and feel it. And I won't stop till I'm up a billion. Love for the sport, love for the game.
Yo, what it is, what it ain't, YouTube, it's your boy, MJT, man. We back with another live, man. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Man, what's going on, man? Welcome back, man, to Show Me Facts, where opinions meets facts and the facts speak for themselves, man. I'm your host, MJT Reacts, man. Let me get my guys up here, man. What's up, Tim, man?
What's good, family? We in the...
What happened? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's trying to glitch on you, boy, but we in the building. It's time. We got a lot to cover. Lil' bro, take it away, baby.
Hold on, let me introduce you. Yeah, that's Jamster Bob right there. Hold on.
Yo, what it do?
Jigga
What
Man
up, fellas? What
What's
it
up,
do,
man?
fellas?
It's been a little minute, man. You know, it's been a little minute.
Yes, sir.
It's been too
man.
long, man.
Too long, man. We had welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. We're going to touch on a lot of topics, man. We got the Jaylen Brown trade to the 76ers. And then, you know, he went live today, so we got to talk about that. We going to touch on if the 76ers are favorites, what the Celtics going to do from here. You got Kawhi going to the Raptors, going back to the Raptors.
Crazy.
You got LeBron not coming back to the Lakers, so where he gonna go? Then we're gonna touch on Ja Morant going to Portland, and then we got my a little football topics like Terrion Arnold situation. Then we got like prayers up to Chris Johnson, man. Got to talk about him a little bit, man. Touch on that as well, man. But yeah, man, let's get into the hot topic right now, man. If you don't know, Jaylen Brown has been traded to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George, 2 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks, and a pick swap. Man, that's nothing. And everybody know I'm a Paul George fan, but just Paul George is crazy. Yeah, man, everybody see it's been a long time coming, man. He's been talking a lot since this offseason has begun for him. Got on live saying that this was his favorite season and all that. And then they've been talking about him in trades this whole time with Giannis and everything. And it finally happened. But this is probably one of the most shocking trades in NBA history, man. Let's talk about it, man. So 76ers trade Paul George for Jaylen Brown. I love it for the 76ers because you have a younger guy who's in his prime, who's gonna have the chips on his shoulder. And yeah, man, y'all only thing y'all gonna bank on now is Joel Embiid staying healthy because you have your young 3 core. You have Tyrese Maxey. You have my rookie VJ Edge come. You got Jaylen Brown. That's your 3 top guys right now. Joel Embiid, man, you're gonna have to probably be that 3rd or 4th option, man. I don't know. That's gonna really contend how the 76ers season gonna play out if he takes a back seat, man. Also, I want to play what Jaylen Brown said on his live stream today, right quick, if y'all don't mind.
Turn that shit up.
Yes, sir. Check my screen. All right, man. This is what Jaylen Brown said on his live stream today. He was talking about media personalities, what they've been talking about, how he be acting in the locker room and everything. So
I could stand up for myself, which I've been doing. You know, I feel like that's a narrative that people have been using for a long time to try to attack me and my character. I could rebuttal. But what I really want to say to this is we got to stop with the anonymous. We got to stop with the anonymous sources chat. Like, I'm tired of these damn anonymous sources. He's like anonymous executive, anonymous source, Colin Coward, Bobby Marks, Stephen A. Smith. Anonymous sources is saying anything. I think y'all are the sources. And if not, y'all shouldn't even say it if it's something that's this ridiculous. But we got to stop. Like, at one point, this is a part of the reason why I started streaming in the first place, because they use anonymous sources to hide behind how they actually feel, or to hide behind things that could be controversial, or to hide behind things that are examples of bigotry. So this is an example of one, but this is not the first time. Stephen A. Smith said the same thing a couple years ago. He was like, "It's not me. This is our anonymous source." And Bobby Marks said the same. "It's not me. It's my anonymous source." Colin Coward said the same thing. "It's not me. It's my anonymous source." But they don't see how much damage that can do. And now I gotta answer questions to like my character and being a child. This is my life. Keep it basketball. Nobody has a problem. People think I have a problem with people critiquing my performance. Critique my performance all you want. But the line gets crossed. And then they want to act like the line doesn't get crossed. The line is being crossed here.
One thing I will say that it was an article that posted earlier today from Colin Cowherd saying that NBA executive or something like that consider what Jaylen Brown is like a disease, like he's a intelligent black guy who's speaking up for what he believes in, and he called it a disease, and he was talking about that too. I'm like, it's a lot of bad stuff coming out about Jaylen Brown, man. So what you all think about what's going on with Jaylen Brown and him going to the 76ers?
A disease is crazy. What? Who said that? We finna pull up on that.
Colin Cowherd.
That shut up the dribble stuff.
He said one of his anonymous sources said,
"Yeah, we gonna mess you and your anonymous source up." But it's one of them things where this guy is young. If we on the topic of what he's saying on his podcast, he's young. He's 29. He will be 30 in October. He's gonna be that. He's gonna answer everything people throw his way. I was that way. I think some of you were that way. When people come at you, you anxious to get back at them, especially us. We from St. Louis. That's a must you get back at them when they get at you. But as I got older, I realized less is more. I don't have to speak on everything. I don't have to touch on everything that people bring my way. And that's more power. That power of silence, it gets to them. It shuts them up. It quiets them. So I think he'll be okay in that aspect. But let's keep it real. What's going on with him? That's egregious. Who wanted to go play in Philly? I think Philly is a great team. I think they're coming up. You got the young stars like VJ Edgecombe. They traded PG. So he has to come over there and kind of take the reign and get them guys situated with Maxey. But Joel Embiid, hopefully he has a complete season. He's healthy this season. But we looking at a squad. If you're Philly, you're like, yes, we finally got one of them ones. We finally got that missing piece of the puzzle. Now it's time to play. But as far as the actual trade, I don't know. It felt like that the owners, maybe with Boston, kind of try to teach him a lesson. You know, the kind of lessons they try to teach us. And it seems like he caught one of them lessons like you need to shut up and dribble and you need to stay out the way. So it seems like that's what they did with him. Am I for this trade for Philly? Yes. I've become a fan this past season. I like to see them play. I would love to see him in the system, get them boys straight. They will be contenders. We're looking at the 3 or 4th spot on the East. But as far as it being a malicious trade, it definitely was.
I kind of agree. One thing I will say is this, man. First of all, he was hitting it right on the nose when he said, man, he has no problem with you critiquing his basketball. Once again, his basketball, his effort, all of that, cool. But when you start attacking a man's character, then he has the right to speak up for himself. And the fact that, like he said, all these people are hiding behind anonymous, I feel like it's an anonymous person from the Celtics trying to justify why they made a bad trade. This was a terrible trade. This was a terrible trade. You traded a young, healthy player that's a superstar in this league for an aging superstar who is not healthy. It's a terrible trade. So are you saying this just to recover from the fact that you got some Celtic fans who are looking at Brad Stevens like, what are you doing? Because that's probably your unanimous source is Brad Stevens or someone that works for Brad Stevens trying to justify why would you make the dumbest trade? This is the worst trade than the Luka trade. The Luka trade, at least you got Anthony Davis who could bring you draft capital. Anthony Davis is at least worth 2 or 3 draft picks, even with the injuries. You're not getting 2 or 3 draft picks right now if you trade Paul George. You're not getting that. So with that being said, I don't see the method in this. And once again, it's about the man's character. Say what you want about his basketball effort, but his character kind of got to back up off of that, especially when it's speculation, because that's what it is. Another thing I would say is this. Of course, the 76ers, they fleeced them. This is bro, like I said, this is the worst trade since Luka. This is worse. All you got was 2 firsts and 2 seconds for a superstar talent NBA champion who was an MVP runner-up. The 76ers fan base, man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all won this trade by a landslide. I would give the Celtics a D- on this trade. That's how bad this trade is. No offense to your boy, because I like Paul George, but at this age and level of his career, is he a fit? Yes, 3 or 4 years ago. I'm still questioning, is Paul George even going to be healthy enough? And you got another star coming off an injury in Jason Tatum. What are the Celtics doing? Then you still got Derek White who underperformed last season. What are we doing? What are we doing if you're the Celtics? So I believe that's the anatomy source is somebody working for Brad Stevens.
Like I said, like it was a bad trade because you didn't get a lot of capital for Jaylen Brown. He finished like 5th in the MVP voting. Paul George, like I said, he out of his prime. He pretty much a role player at this point, but he's still a solid role player. I disagree with you that it's worse than Luka trade because nobody really expect the Mavericks to trade Luka, and Luka is a better player than Jaylen Brown. Anthony Davis didn't even play for the Dallas Mavericks, and he got traded like the next season. So at least everybody already knew that Jaylen Brown was gonna get traded. I mean, yeah, Jaylen Brown was gonna get traded. It was just like as the offseason waned, it was like everybody like his value around the league started to dip lower and lower and lower. And I feel like Brad Stevens panicked and he had to make the best decision at the time, the best package, which was Paul George and these draft picks, but he did not get enough. When I initially saw the trade, I just felt like I couldn't believe it because, like I said, I'm a Paul George fan, so I'm not finna just say that he's bad. But my man, he's finna turn 37 by the season end. When the season starts, that's when he's probably gonna turn 37. So, and he's pretty much out of his prime, and he's a role player. And for you to just get back Paul George, basically, and you gave away Jaylen Brown for free, and which was one of your best players, it's crazy. So I understand how Boston Celtics fans feel that you really just gave away one of our best players for out of his prime, injury-prone player. That's crazy to me. So I understand why they was upset. I don't think it's worse than a Luka trade because Luka is the better player, and Anthony Davis barely even suited up for Dallas. So I disagree with Jig about that, but it's just bad, man. It was just a surprise. I didn't see it coming. Then nobody really talked about the 76ers being a part of this trade. Like I said, it came out of nowhere. I was as surprised as everybody. But yeah, I think it was a lopsided trade at the moment. But when he made this trade, when I sat on it, I thought about it. I'm like, Brad Stevens, man. I think he finished as the executive of the year this year, and he's been known as one of the best executives in the league. I'm looking like, ain't no way this is your whole offseason. Like, you have to make another move. I feel like he got them draft picks to try to go after people like Trey Murphy or Herb Jones. Like, if you get them pieces, then I think that's gonna wake a lot of people up. But for you to just trade for Paul George and that's the end of your offseason, bro, that can't happen. You have to make another move. But like I said, I think this move is just pushing and put more pressure on Jason Tatum. Let me talk about it. They had a lot of stats going around about Jaylen Brown on and off numbers, and everybody said I think he's like a minus when he's on for the last 4 seasons. So they said Jaylen Brown, when he's not playing for the Boston Celtics or he's out, their record for the last 4 seasons is 47-10 without Jaylen Brown. And I didn't feel that by watching him become like he balled this year. He was in the MVP discussion, so I don't know how easy his plus minus is negative. And I didn't know their record was that great without Jaylen Brown. So it just shows me that I don't know, like he's just a volume scorer. He's a great player. Like I said, he's close. If he's not top 10, he's close to the top 10. And but these numbers that everybody's saying, these analytic numbers that don't nobody really like, it speaks a lot. Like,
Man,
it seems like everybody plays better without you. And I don't know how is that possible.
Don't let them get you caught up in that analytics. That's what they use to let you go. This was a statement. This was a statement to let him go. Look, you ain't finna be poison to our team. You ain't finna come over here and be preacher man in this locker room and get these people stirred up. They gave him away for parts. They gave him away for nothing. There's no possible way to win in this trade. I don't care if it's draft picks. I don't care if it's PG. They didn't win in this trade, and there's no way to justify winning this trade, but there is a way to justify a message to Jaylen Brown. Get off your soapbox, get back in the game, and maybe we'll forgive you. That's the statement that they're making to Jaylen Brown. This had nothing to do with the NBA. This had all to do with what he got going on off the court, and he's been voicing himself as being a boisterous person. We know they don't like that. We know they don't like you bringing attention to the organization. We know they don't like that negative connotation around the organization, and that's exactly what they did. They made a statement. We won't stand for it. So that's what I think going on.
I feel you, but I'll say this. Whatever the analytics say, I guarantee you they won't be the second seed next year. I guarantee it. I stand by it. I feel like Frank Lucas. I stand by it. I guarantee it. They won't be the first, second, or third seed next season. I don't believe it. You know why? because Jason Tatum has always had that crutch. And what crutch was that? Jaylen Brown. When they went to the finals, they don't win without Jaylen Brown. This year, they're not going to the playoffs without Jaylen Brown. If you would have did this trade last year with Paul George, who was out most of the season, and Jason Tatum out the whole season pretty much, they're not going anywhere. This is a bad trade. I get it, but sometimes, you know what you have to do? You have to just take your superstar and say, hey, look, we hear you. We hear you, buddy, but what can we do to repair a relationship? The problem is nobody want to repair relationships no more. Everybody gets mad. These ownership get mad, and they do what they do. But all I'm saying is this. I guarantee you this, the 76ers, and I don't care if Embiid gets hurt or not now, they don't even – I'm not saying they don't need him. Of course they need him to make a playoff run, but to get into the playoffs, don't need him. Don't need them. If Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe stay healthy, they just picked up Anthony Simmons, who's I think is a decent ball handler and a pretty good shooter. I'm just saying, guys, and it's an Eastern Conference that's not that solid, not that strong. I'm just saying, guys, I can see them being a top 3 seed right now. If you ask me about the Celtics, any of you guys think the Celtics are going to be a top 3 seed this year?
No.
There you go. So I don't care how much of a cancer you say he is. It's going to be a cancer when people start losing their job, Brad. That's going to be the disease called unemployment.
I don't think it was. I think that came from upper management. I don't think that was totally his decision.
He is upper management. Brad Stevens is the guy.
I'm talking about the owners, the people above him.
Oh yeah, for
I don't
sure.
think because he's a smart guy. Brad Stevens is a smart guy. He wouldn't make a decision like that solely on his own, nor would he even get the okay to make a decision.
But that's when you stand with your players, though, Tim. That's when I stand up. If I'm this dope of a GM, I know I can get another job because Rob Pelinka next. So you know you'll get another job. So I'm gonna look at him and say this, bro. If you make me do this terrible trade and ruin and tarnish my legacy that I built here with Boston, take you out to a championship, new ownership in Boston. If you mess me up like this, I'll walk. You get the next guy to let Jaylen Brown go for nothing. I like Paul George, but they gave him up for nothing. Like that,
Yeah.
This is a horrible trade, and that's what makes it worse than Luka. Because we know Anthony Davis is hurt, but guess what? The Mavericks got something they can trade. You can't trade Paul George on this terrible contract. We just did an episode, guys, when our first episode was who's going to take Paul George on this terrible contract. And what did they go do? That's what makes it bad.
They doing it because they also trying to save money. They think that next year they probably can trade Paul George because that's gonna be his last year of his
It'll be an
contract.
expiring contract, right?
Yeah, so they can still trade him next year. They don't plan on trading him right now. Ain't nobody gonna take that contract. No,
Man, nobody's gonna trade for him next year. Even expiring, man. I don't think so, man.
He's still a solid player that's gonna get any team a good return. So I feel like who else in the league that play defense and can score off the dribble? And
that's what I'm saying. That's a defensive piece. He may not be all that on offense. That's a defensive piece.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me ask me this. What team did Paul George lead to the finals?
No, but he's not the leader anymore.
When's the last? Hold on. When's the last time Paul George was in the conference finals?
With the
he playing number 2. He played number 1 on all them teams. He playing number 2 now.
He's not even playing number 2. He barely playing number 3. He's a role player. Everybody can use a shooting defender. What are you talking about?
At $30-something million? What is he making? 40? He's making more than that.
If he's expiring contract, and after that season, anybody can sign him to a lower contract if he wants to play.
I'm gonna say this. But my point is this.
Minimum for him.
But
we looking at
my point is this. There are teams right now. The Wizards had to tell other people, stop calling about Anthony Davis, and the boy didn't even play. They calling for Anthony Davis at $61 million. He's still the Warriors. Other teams are calling the Wizards, wanting him.
Well, the Warriors
I don't see that happening for Paul George.
LeBron said he's not coming to the Warriors unless they get AD. Of course, they finna get a phone call.
And plus, AD is a big man that can defend and he can score. That's a whole other position. That's a need.
So all I'm saying is, to me, this is still a worse trade than the Luka trade because Anthony Davis is a more valuable player at this point in his career than Paul George. And I think all I'm saying is, yes, it was a terrible trade. The Luka trade was terrible. All I'm saying is this trade was worse.
It was the same.
If you trade, who would have thought the Dallas Mavericks would have traded Luka? And he's one of the top players in the league. Jaylen Brown is nowhere near Luka. Nowhere near Luka.
But we all know
he didn't even play for the Mavericks.
No, we understand that, but we all know that Kyrie and AD, if they would have stayed healthy, that looks really good. I'm just saying, it looks better than Jason Tatum and Paul George.
It didn't happen.
It's the same to me. That's the same trade. Both of them are injury prone. Both of them are wild cards. It's the same exact trade. Both of them got nothing and still struggling with injury. So I want to see. Don't get it twisted. I want to see PG prove y'all wrong and be that. What? I want to see him be that third piece in Boston and help
Who's the second piece? He is the second piece.
I mean,
y'all keep calling him a role player.
But
who number two?
Right now, he's looking at that second or third piece. But I want to see him. I think, especially with his defense, I think he could actually help them out. I'm not saying they're going to be great maybe for the first year, but I think they could get together and he'll be more of an asset to that team. But Jaylen, they gave 76ers a layup. Jaylen, he's definitely a better player. He's definitely the win out of this situation.
Yeah, he's 7 years younger and he's in his prime and he was just in the MVP. Ain't nobody arguing that Boston at the moment lost this trade. But pretty much forever until they actually win a championship. No question. But don't act like PG can't give you nothing.
I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I like Paul George. I'm not saying that at all. His numbers ain't that far behind Jaylen Brown's numbers. So I'm not saying that at all. But you said it basically, he's in his prime and he's healthier. It's just, to me, I know they said they wanted VJ Edgecombe. That's what the Celtics really wanted, was VJ Edgecombe in 4 draft picks. And what they settled on is just, to me, it's
the best thing it's the best trade that they can happen because then nobody else want Jaylen Brown. Everybody say all this about Jaylen Brown around this league and on that big contract that he's on, didn't nobody think he was valuable. Because if you thought he was valuable, you would have got a way better trade than this. The problem is,
I thought he was gonna go to the Blazers. I think, and this is another thing.
The best play.
Yeah, I thought he was going to the Blazers.
I don't think Portland wanted what they was trying to offer. They ain't want to give them four first round picks.
Yeah, nobody's giving them nobody's giving them 4 first round picks with Jaylen Brown. So they were already on one with that. And I think Portland looked at their team and said, you know what? We cool.
Yeah, we got this.
And then the problem is what Brad Stevens made a mistake on was that you already showed your hand. Everybody already seen that you tried to trade him for Giannis. And then come to the fact that you didn't want to trade for Giannis because of Hugo Gonzalez? Who the hell is Hugo?
We don't even know who that is. Who is that?
You really kept him and didn't want to get Giannis, who's a top 5 player in this league? Help,
bro. All I'm saying is Brad Stevens gonna be in the unemployment office line next season, guys.
I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. If everything fall apart, I can see that, G. They gonna make fall apart. Go. If everything fall apart, but I don't think it's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, G.
Hey man, you remember that old Buick used to have, bro? You remember that Buick used to have? Remember that old Buick used to have, bro?
Which one?
The Oldsmobile, the old school. Not old school, but the Buick.
Was it blue?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what they got, buddy. It's over, man. It's over, buddy.
And the crazy thing is, you laughing. I think they're gonna finish as the same record as the 76ers.
Thank you, LeBron. I'm laughing at the joke. I'm not laughing at what he talking about. Don't get it twisted.
You know how hard it's gonna be for Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, VJ, and Maxey to play together. In the beginning of the season, it's gonna be some workaround. It's gonna be a little hard to fit everybody because, like I said, Jaylen Brown gonna have something to prove this year. He wants to be that guy. He wants to be the number 1 guy. And then you still got Tyrese Maxey, who still gave you almost 28. I think he gave you 28 points a game last year. Then VJ up and coming. Then you got Joel Embiid, who still feel like when he's healthy, he's the best big man in the league. So he's gonna have to get his touches too. So it's gonna be a little workaround to get this team all on the same page, and Joel Embiid gonna have to sacrifice.
So,
let's
talk about Boston. Hold up. PG finna come on the squad like JT. This your squad. He not finna come with the antics like Jaylen Brown. Oh, I think I'm better. I think this is the best season. He not coming with all that.
That's the problem.
Like, look, JT, this your squad. What you need me to do? Where you need me to go? Where you need me to be?
But guys,
this PG is gonna ever be to a championship.
I agree with you, Tim. But that's the problem. Jason Tatum hasn't proven he's a number one.
What?
This dude tripping.
When did he prove he was a number one? When they went to the finals.
Why do you think everybody in the league say he's better than Jaylen Brown?
Because he knows how to get along to go along.
Oh, because his game don't speak for itself.
A better thing. Both
so
of them
we all seen the finals, guys. It was just a couple years ago. We seen the finals. Who was the finals MVP?
How did they get to the finals?
Player. Yeah, role players can win finals MVP.
Right.
You forgot about Iguodala? Is he better than Steph Curry?
Of course not. Yo,
okay,
but
so
we know in that series, they wouldn't have won with Andre Iguodala because he went off. But listen to what I'm saying, because that was the first time. But listen to what I'm saying, guys. We're not talking about the Andre Iguodala situation. We're talking about when Jason Tatum was looking crazy out there. We're talking about where he disappeared. He disappeared.
I will give you.
We'll see, guys.
I will give you Jaylen Brown was more consistent. Like he was more consistently putting up big games than Jason Tatum. But they also was double teaming Jason Tatum, and that's how he got a lot of his points as well. So no act like Jason Tatum wasn't also a cause why you got the points as well. But
I like Jason Tatum, guys. I just don't. He has to show me. This is show me facts. Show me you're a number one guy.
He showed the whole league that he's the better player because everybody assumes that he's the better player. Even that you was top 5 in the MVP vote. You won Finals MVP, and people still see Jason Tatum as the better player.
I understand that. It doesn't matter what people see. He's the same Jason Tatum in the Olympics. Didn't even get to play.
And who fault is that?
Because he wasn't playing. You telling me Ant-Man and LeBron and all them playing and you don't get to play and you supposed to be the man? Come on. Stop.
But Jaylen Brown didn't get to play at all. They picked Derek White and
exactly because they blackballed Jaylen Brown because he's boisterous for people that look like us. We all know it. Stop it. We know it. That's the truth. Now that's the truth.
Yeah, but like you talking about Jason Tatum, but Jaylen Brown didn't even come to the Olympics. But we know why.
Isaiah Thomas was a phenomenal player, but Jordan kept him off the dream team, baby. And we all know Isaiah Thomas should have been over John Stockton.
That situation, that was because they had their little feud over a handshake.
And the league got their feud with Jaylen Brown. That's all I'm saying, guys. Like, I'm with Jaylen.
But you saying, okay, right now, of course you could say Jaylen Brown is the better player because he's healthy and he balled last year.
Right.
But I still see Jason Tatum as the better player and the better prospect. And the Celtics evidently made that decision and traded Jaylen Brown. Because
they made a great decision because Jason Tatum's younger, and I love Jason Tatum. I'm not denying it, guys. The only thing I'm saying is Jason Tatum still has to prove to me in the rest of the NBA he's that number one dude. Because now JB gone. It's time to prove
PG. Like I
said,
this is the closest he finna be to a finals in his whole career. You know they finna get rid of him after.
What you mean? Last year, bro, he was only 2 games away. He been to conference finals. Paul George has been.
I'm talking about going to the finals and actually being able to win.
Man, the Knicks are for the top 10. Bro, if you think this Celtics team is beating the Knicks stop it. Man.
No, they got to make another move. But the Celtics still gonna win over 50 games. They still gonna be a solid team in the East.
Yeah, because they're in the Eastern Conference. They're in the Eastern Conference, guys.
And you know
that's not in the
conference.
It's not in the conference.
You know he got 1 year to make this happen. We finna be a whole different PG.
You're in the Eastern Conference, guys. Detroit and all that. Like, there's only 3 teams in the Eastern Conference that are really contenders. You acting like they're in the West or something. No, I'm sorry. I mean, that's cool. We'll see. They got to show me. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, the 76ers got to show me. Because they got to show me they can work together. People got to sacrifice to win on that squad.
They showed us last season, though. They showed us last season.
Now
they
just Jaylen Brown.
Who?
Not with him getting the touches he need.
But let's not act like Paul George was balling out, and they still went
But
deep.
he
And Paul
still
George,
was a role
Paul
player.
George is not
You
balling
knew
out. It was
he was
Tyrese
a
Maxey
role
and DJ
player.
Strong.
You got Maxey, you got Brown, and then it's gonna be a struggle of power on that squad this first year, bro.
Even though that was a bad trade, like I said, the Sixers won that trade. The reason why they traded and they felt like that confident, they didn't care about even trading them to their rival, is because the way that Paul George played against Jaylen Brown. He locked up Jaylen Brown that whole series. That's the reason why they traded for him in the first place. Because he played bad against the Knicks. But they seen that, the way he locked up Jaylen Brown against us, we could possibly get rid of Jaylen Brown if that's the best thing we can do. And he'll be a nice little role player for Jason Tatum. Yeah.
Now that's the excuse they use for sure.
Right.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Still a bad trade. I'm
They
sorry, bro.
They saw that series and like, hey, well, that's the best thing we can do. He locked up Jaylen Brown, so let's get him. Even though that's a bad trade, but that's what they saw.
When you got two number ones, even with a company, you got two number ones, you got a general manager and you got an assistant general manager, and really it wouldn't matter which one be number one. They gonna have to get rid of one of them, bro. That's
They've been trying to for years.
You gotta get rid of one of them. You can't keep both.
I bet you Joe Mazzulla ain't winning coach of the year this year.
Why can't Jason Tatum do the same thing Jaylen Brown did?
We'll see, guys. We'll see, guys. I don't believe he can.
Finish top two because you still got a lot of players that was hurt. You still got Indiana that's up and coming. You got a lot of players that's coming back and they're gonna be solid too. I don't know if they're gonna finish second in the East, but they won't finish top 5. I know that.
Yeah, straight counting.
I got them as a playing team, man. Right now, the way they looking, they still ain't getting no big man. They ain't got no big man. Mitchell, Mr. Foul Out Mitchell.
Last year when they went second in the East, who they have last year?
Huh?
Who did the Celtics have last year?
That's Jaylen Brown, guys. That's my point. And
they have Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum may come to the end of the season, though.
But he's still one of the top 10 players in the league.
Okay. Like I said, we'll see, guys. I got it marked in as a playing team. They got to be wrong. 6, 7 seed. There they go, man.
Wow. Okay.
Paul George, we got to see if PG gonna even stay healthy, guys. It's just not a good trade.
I understand you were questioning that because he got to stay healthy. But I feel like the Celtics still gonna be a solid team in the East. They're not gonna be they're not a championship contender right now.
And then we don't even know what Jason Tatum gonna look like. He got re-injured, so he re-injured himself. We don't even know what JT gonna look like.
He was I'm not.
Derek White, Peyton Pritchard. It's time for them to step up. They're gonna have to come in and they're gonna have to put up some points. You can't take no season off this year, Derek White. It's time for you to put up a shut up. If he come to play, we know we just seen him. We seen him in the year. They won the championship.
He gonna come to play, Tim, in the play-in tournament. They ready. They gonna get it, man. Nah, but for real though, I don't know. We'll see, man. I like Jason Tatum. I don't like this team. I don't see a lot of man. I just don't believe in them. They'll have to show me, but hey. And then I'm also a Laker guy, so I always root for the Celtics to be sorry. So that's just how it goes.
Opinionated as a mug. That's what it is.
Bias. But, speaking of the 76ers, do y'all have them as the East favorites?
New York going back to back.
New York,
baby.
Yeah, New York looking real good. Yeah,
still look good.
No, they lost. They did lose. They backup center.
That's what I'm saying. That's it though. They still good. New York coming back.
Everybody don't see the Knicks as gonna be the favorites in the East this year.
Does this raise the 76ers stock? Heck yeah, bro. Like I said, I got them at the 3rd or 4th seat. If they were able to get it together in time for the season to start, I got them at the 3rd or 4th seat, bro. That's just too much talent on one squad. But we've seen that work, and we've seen that not work for other teams too. So I'm anxious to see how they make it work. Like we said, there's going to be a struggle of power between Brown and Maxey. So I'm anxious to see how that play out for sure.
I don't think so. Jaylen Brown took a backseat his whole career to Jason Tatum, then Kyrie. He's used to taking a backseat, guys. You let the media make him think he's an egotistical guy. He's not. He told y'all the reason he said it was his best season was because Jason Tatum was gone, and they still overcame the odds. Everybody said they were going to be trash, and they were the 2nd seed. That's all he was trying to say.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, I wanted to share out this clip of what I was talking about this dude saying that Jaylen Brown got a disease, which is crazy.
Brad Stevens is getting crushed. The GM. They obviously wanted Jaylen Brown out of the building. Jaylen Brown, I had 2 NBA sources tonight, 2 people in the league, one an executive, one a scout, say that Jaylen Brown it's a disease. He suddenly thinks he's the smartest guy in every room he's in. I've worked with people in the media. It's really, you get into a really bad space. You make a lot of money. Suddenly you're absolutely sure. You don't want to listen to your bosses. You don't want to listen to consultants. You don't want to listen to teammates. Jaylen's kind of, and by the way, this was, one executive told me, this was always a little bit of Jaylen Brown's personality, kind of the smartest guy in the room, and live streaming and throwing it out there. And that's just not a good space. It used to be nothing good happens after 3 a.m. Nothing good happens when pro athletes live stream. It's just trouble. Stay away from it. You need PR people. Even what I do, when you're emotional, when you're in a terrible mood, don't go to live streaming. Brad's.
Yeah, but that's what I was talking about. Saying that that's a disease is crazy because he's a confident black guy.
We're going to fuck him up if we catch him in traffic.
About it. And I actually like Tyler Kyrie, but that's crazy, bro. And like, state your what Jaylen Brown always say, state your sources, because all these sources that you're talking about, I feel like that's coming from you, low key.
But that's all these sources is Brad Stevens. Celtics fans are about to burn TD Gardens down because you traded Jaylen Brown for what? Bro, he got to say something. What is Brad Stevens supposed to do? He got to say, hey, man, Colin, I need a favor, bro. I'm going to get you them. I'm going to hook you up, bro, but I need a favor. I need you to spread this story narrative that he was a problem and I had to let him go, guys, because this was a terrible trade. And the Celtics fans are going to ask for his job just like they asked for Nico's job. Guaranteed. This team, and I like Paul George, but you traded a superstar for a role player. Who does that? Who does that? At least with the Luka trade, it was a superstar for a superstar. You don't trade superstar for a role player. It does not happen.
Nah, we talking about what he said in that comment.
No, I understand what he said.
Let's touch on that. What he said in the comment. They've been saying that about us for years. I didn't see you negotiate no $300 million contract for your job, Mr. Rogers. Did you negotiate a $300 million contract? No. Do you play sports? No. He did. He's played it at the highest. He's won the highest accolades you can win. He has the highest one of the highest contracts in history. So yeah, he's got to be one of the smartest guys ever. So I don't want to hear y'all look at Elon Musk like he's smart because what? He got paper. So I don't want to hear that. But when it comes to us, y'all try to differentiate. Now y'all moving the goalposts. Now he's a problem because he think he's too smart. Well, we all seen the live cast. He's a pretty articulate guy. Maybe he need to learn to kind of speak or choose his platform. But yeah, he is articulate. But I do kind of see what he's saying. Sometimes you got to dial it back. Sometimes you got to be more so about your game than, like I say, you answering everybody who come at you.
I get what you're saying, but you kind of backpedal a little bit. I mean, you got to, I don't know, man. What I'm saying is, I believe Brad Stevens put that out there because he knows his job's on the line. I don't even believe if he's a disease in the locker room, how long has he been in that locker? Was he a disease in the locker room when they won a championship? Was he a disease in the locker room when they was going against the New York Knicks and what was that, the round 2? Was he a cancer all these years? When has he been a cancer? You don't hear that from, like, when you know a player is a problem, like, we knew Kyrie, and I don't think Kyrie is a problem in the locker room, but we know Kyrie is different. He doesn't work well with a lot of others, okay? Sometimes. But he does have leadership quality, right? I believe that Jaylen Brown is uniquely different and has his own way of doing things. But I think the league has treated him so badly that he has to speak up for himself. He was the finals MVP, didn't get to go to the Olympics. When do you win finals MVP? Clearly the best player on the court.
So it kind of answers your question then, G. This been going on for a minute, my boy.
So he's speaking up because they've been disrespecting him for so long. And with the Colin Cowherd, and I respect Colin Cowherd because I used to watch him, fan of the guy. And I'm not going to blame him for displaying information that he received because I do believe someone else said that information. I do believe he did get an anonymous source, and you never give up your source because you can't be a snitch. I get it, buddy. But at the same time, like you said, Tim, anytime an African-American man begins to speak in a way that is articulate and speaking against the system that is, but you can't speak against a system that pays you publicly. You just can't do it. Why you can't do it? Because they pay you. Now, if you're Elon Musk can do it because he's outside of the system. The reason we can't do it a lot of times as African, because we're inside of a system. The system wasn't built for us or by us. It was just built and we just joined in on it. And you gotta think, just what, 1960, we were just getting certain rights, guys. So you know what I mean? It ain't even been 100 years yet. So it's so many things that we're still struggling with and striving to get. So I understand all that you saying, Tim. I get it. I mean, it's been like that.
Yeah, that's my problem too, because like it did start when he got left out of the USA team over Derek White and Drew Holiday. And then he spoke up because a lot of these brands that want to promote him as like get him his own shoe and everything. Because how outspoken he is. It all started back then. So he was on a lot of people's radar when it comes to above the heads, when it comes to executive. Like, I don't know, man. He's too outspoken. Like, I don't like that. And then this fast forward to this year, saying that this is your favorite season because you was the guy and y'all overplayed people expectations last year. And then people saw that you said it's your favorite season. Everybody loved Jason Tatum. So everybody thought you was throwing a shot at Jason Tatum too. So they was like, oh, no, you throwing shots at my guy too? And then, like you said, he's outspoken. Jason Tatum not outspoken. He's quiet. He got all the commercials. He got all the brand deals. Like, he's the guy that everybody want as their franchise guy. He don't say nothing. But Jaylen Brown, I respect that about Jaylen Brown. He speaks up for what he believes in. So when he say stuff like this on his live stream, I'm like, I understand what you're saying. Like, you gotta create your own narrative because a lot of these guys, if you don't speak up, they're gonna create own narratives for you and call you, like he said, a disease in the locker room or cancer in the locker room. You have to speak up and let the world know what's going on, man. Because you in that locker room. This is about you. You speaking up for what's going on, man. So I feel like I love what he's saying, but like you said, Tim, like it's like you got to pick and choose what you say, though. You can't tell everybody that or explain way in detail when you first said that. Oh, this is my favorite season. You know, y'all got beat going up 3-1. You can't say that after losing in the first round. So if you would have explained yourself in detail, it would have been. I think it would have been a different story. I think if he would never said that and none of that, he would still be on the Celtics, and they would have still been playing together. But since you say all that,
what did any of his teammates tweet anything like farewell or nothing? Nobody said nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, well, that might be true, B.
Yeah, and I feel like Jason Tatum probably felt some type of. Jason Tatum probably felt some type of way as well. You saying this is your favorite season, and you didn't even have me, and we won a championship together. You said this is your favorite season. Jason Tatum probably felt some type of way about that. He didn't say nothing because why you didn't hear nothing from Jason Tatum? This is your team, right?
I thought about this.
You're supposed to say something.
Well, really I'll say this, guys. Jason Tatum, you better step your game up because if y'all playing team this year, you're going to get Brad Stevens fired, man.
I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on Jason Tatum this year. Like, they pretty much traded him for nothing, thinking that, I'm not worried about the 76ers getting Jaylen Brown. We got Jason Tatum. So, Jason Tatum, you do have a lot of pressure. He probably have the most pressure out of anybody in the league next year.
That's going to be a great.
Have to show up and be on this game.
That's going to be a great season opener, guys. Let's do it. Let's book it.
Man, 76ers ball.
Oh, that would be a good season opener. Let's go,
NBA. Have to get your flight for that one, bro.
The narrative. Woo. Yeah.
Man. So, but yeah, y'all say that the 76ers are not the favorites in the East?
Heck no.
Nah, they gonna have to figure it out first. I don't think it's gonna
I
be
mean-
just automatic like I think it's gonna be.
I think they're gonna be a top 5 team, top 4.
At least top 8 for sure.
Top 8. There's no top 8. 8 is just
I got them at 3 or
You
4,
mean
but
top
I can't
6?
see them falling below
yeah,
8.
top 6. That's playing because but yeah, I definitely got them like you said, top 4 for sure.
Mhm.
In the East, I
I got them at least top 5. I got them taking over the Cavaliers spot because I don't really
Facts.
believe in the Cavaliers.
Facts.
If they get LeBron, it might be different.
I was just going to say, if
And
they get
you
LB,
feel it? Hey, G,
they gonna give up James Harden.
Yeah.
We giving up James Harden. I don't like them two together.
James Harden's on the squad. James Harden's on the squad, buddy.
James squad.
He opted out. He opted out.
He opted out because they trying to sign LeBron.
Right.
So hey, look, we know what you can't go. You can't get about to the Lakers.
Right.
You
They
got
decided
to-
to
Why would you
do
want
it.
to? Did you see they off season? Why would you
had
want to
turn
go?
your porky pass in.
Who?
Hey, your ID don't work for that building no more, buddy. A year ago.
Who?
They took that
I'm
plaster
still a
off the
Lakers
porch.
fan, guys. I'm still a Lakers fan, guys. Stop.
What?
I'm a LeBron fan and I'm a Lakers fan. I can like a player. I like LeBron as a player, but I'm a Lakers fan. I'm
I got the 3 amigos. You know what Stephen
Man,
A.
they
say?
got-
Like he went viral, didn't he?
Man,
The 3 amigos.
I'm going with Snowtime Lakers, baby.
Man, it's crazy
Yeah,
going
okay.
over there for real, boy.
Okay. Speaking of, since we talking about the Lakers, man, let's touch on the Lakers' moves this season, man. This off season. Let's see here. The Lakers picked up Colin Sexton. They picked up what's my boy name? Who else they pick up?
I can't say his name. Mahmoud Scafili, Machiavelli. They picked up Quentin Grimes and Walker Kessler. Man,
Walker
let's
Kessler.
go. Walker Kessler, baby.
Kessler.
I like that.
They traded away first round pick, second round.
I don't like the trade. I like Walker Kessler. That trade was terrible. That's why I said, man, Robert Lincoln, man, if this don't work, Rob, man, you and Brad Stevens finna be out of the job. That boy Robert Lincoln finna be out of the job.
He finna
You
be out
cool
there.
with that contract? You cool with that contract?
The contract, I'm cool with the
Yeah.
contract. Not really, no, but I mean, you had to do what you had to do to appease Luka. I'm not cool with that contract. $32.5 million is steep, and it goes up. I'm more unimpressed by the trade. I think if you gave up that much draft capital, you should at least got off Vando's contract or something. Like it was terrible. That was just terrible, man. You gave up way too much, and Rob Pelinka is so desperate. I mean, the boy's desperate. He signed everybody in 15 minutes.
You ever had verbal agreement?
Man.
Lakers traded 2 first round picks, 2 pick swaps for Walker Kessler, and signed him to a 4-year, $130 million.
Man, give it
They
up.
also, you said Sexton, Grimes, and Machiavelli. They lost LeBron, Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, and possibly Rui Hachimura.
Nah, ain't no possible. They say that boy out of there.
No, he's not out of there yet because they could waive and stretch. So you could waive and stretch Vanderbilt, maybe even Dog Connect, to try and come up with about maybe $10 or so million to give to him on a 2-year deal. And next year do a player option. Next year he opts out, then take care of him next season. He has been getting paid, and he could be a starter on this team. If he goes to the Pistons, might not be a starter. The Spurs don't want him. I think he was originally going to go to the Spurs, but the Spurs are keeping their deals small because they're preparing to pay Wemby, Dylan Harper, all their young guys, Stephon Castle. So they got to keep flexibility in the cap. And Rui Hachimura needs longevity. He needs a longer contract, and he's got a relationship with the Lakers. But, I mean, anything's possible. It's the NBA, guys. So.
Bro, they gave Machiavelli 4 years, $52 million. Grimes, 4 years, $60 million. And Sexton, 2 years, $19 million?
Mm-hmm.
And you say they still gonna keep room for your boy?
Yeah, if you waive it, so you have to waive or trade, which I don't know how they're gonna trade him without draft capital, but that's what I'm saying. That was terrible. You should at least kept the 2 swaps. Or if you giving that up, you should have been like, hey, at least take Jared Vanderbilt. But once again, Rob Pelinka, the worst man, bro, the worst general manager in the entire NBA, just does what he does, bro. If you want a player option, come to the Lakers. If you want to get fleeced, like, bro, you traded everything for Walker Kessler, and he played 5 games. He played 5 games.
But you got Walker Kessler, though.
I like Walker Kessler, but he played 5 games last year. You didn't have to give up that much, bro. You didn't. All you had to do.
He was a restricted free agent. All you had to do was give him a big contract and see if they can match it, and then possibly trade them.
You really can't. You could have did that, but then they wouldn't have been able to sign nobody else. You could have did that if you did the smart thing, which was to run the team back with Walker Kessler. Well, LeBron blew that up because LeBron said, thanks, but no thanks, because he heard their plan. He said, I will not join the cream team. I wanted the dream team. He's out of there. But yeah, I'm like,
but who they got? DeAndre Ayton? They banking on Walker Kessler.
They can trade him too. He's tradable. So I'm saying, all I'm saying is,
they banking on Walker Kessler to be better than DeAndre Ayton. And honestly,
he is better than DeAndre Ayton. He is better than DeAndre Ayton. I like Walker Kessler. All I'm saying is, you gave up 4 picks, 2 pick swaps, 2 first rounders, and that's all you didn't. You supposed to get off at least Don't Connect and Vanderbilt. That frees up $16 million, and then you bring Rui back on that. Or you give Jackson Hayes some money, and it looks like your boy Kaminsky.
Let us know they not talking about bringing Rui back.
They still can, because you can wave and stretch, just like they did Dame Lillard and Bucks. You can wave and stretch them and still bring Rui back. You can wave and stretch Don't Connect and Vanderbilt and still bring Rui Hachimura back. Because why hasn't Rui Hachimura signed anywhere yet?
You still waiting? Let me. I want to play this clip from Stephen A.
Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they're going with a bunch of white dudes? Your 3 top players are white dudes? Really? This ain't golf. This ain't baseball. Hell, it ain't even soccer. What y'all think this is? It's basketball. In NBA history, when have you seen your 3 most prominent players on a basketball team all be white? And that takes you to the promised land. Somebody got to say it, so I'm saying it. This is basketball. I'm not complaining. I'm simply making the point. The Los Angeles Lakers, you ain't going anywhere being led by 3 white dudes in today's generation of basketball. I'm letting you know right now, it ain't happening. And Luka's a bad brother. And Austin Reeves is no scrub. And they both have earned what they have earned. And then with LeBron James or some other brothers, I get. But those 2 and Walker Kessler, you ain't scaring anybody with that. And Rob Pelinka has done made this white dude central. No wonder LeBron James walked out the door.
Dude, like that, and he be getting a lot of vitriol from that. Talking about he racist as the most stuff. I'm like,
and that's not. You know how they try and flip the narrative, bro.
Maybe it's a joke, but maybe it's real. Why would y'all make that move, boy? That's stupid as a mug. Not saying.
Bro, I agree. I just told you he's the worst general manager in the world, bro. You got 3 injury-prone players as your stars. Walker Kessler played 5 games last season. Austin Reeves got hurt twice last season. And then you got Luka, who got hurt the last 2 seasons. What are we doing? And then you bring in Machiavelli. I don't know who. When they start showing your EuroLeague highlights, trash. I don't know who that is. Then you got what's my boy Quentin Grimes. Now you can tell me about Quentin Grimes, bro. Do you think Quentin Grimes worth $15 million in 4 years?
I don't know. Not the way he played last year. That boy was unplayable.
Thank you. That's what I don't know what Quentin Grimes they saw. I saw Quentin Grimes. I mean, what did they see in him to give him $15 million? You could have kept Luka Nord and Marcus Smart for $15 million.
Yeah, that don't make no sense, bro. Why
I think that Luka just said, man, I don't know who said it, who called the shots.
You don't think Marcus Smart was a good fit for them?
Bruh, it's over.
They
man.
lost
The
to the
Lakers,
one-man
Rockets.
defensive show.
the Lakers
I
went
don't get it.
from the 3rd seed to the play-in,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, bro. Nah, y'all at that 8th or 9th spot now, bro.
That's what a play-in team is, the
Right.
8th or 9th seed. I just said that.
Man.
Hey, Mike, hey, Tim, don't piss him off now. You know, last time you was sweating, dude.
I'm already getting hot, man. I'm calling for Rob Pelinka's job. Hey, Rob Pelinka know he's finna get fired. It's like he messed the team up on purpose because he know he getting fired.
But
You
he
traded
got
all
Luka. You got Luka because
And
Rob
that was the
Pelinka.
best power
Luka,
move he could
man.
ever
Luka
make.
going back to Dallas,
That's
bro.
job security.
Man, Luka going back to Dallas, man.
Man,
Did you see
Luka
the team they
is the
just made
head-
for this man?
Please.
Bro,
Man, Luka is this his
listen to
spot.
what Stephen A. Smith just said. When was the last time 3 superstars that weren't athletic? Because I don't think skin color has anything to do with it. Because Alex Caruso can ball, also Reese can ball. They're just not athletic. When's the last time 3 non-athletic people won the championship in basketball?
Never.
Thank you. I'm not going by skin color. I'm going by athleticism. Luka is not athletic. Austin Reeves is the most athletic guy, and he just not saying much.
They have
Walker
a team,
Kessler is a
whole
dog.
team
But
that
guess
plays
what Walker
no
Kessler-
defense. If you a shooting squad, you are finna run the score up on these guys.
Right.
So you finna get into a shootout with Luka, and Luka got to win solely on his own because AR-15 ain't built for no shootout.
You crazy.
So,
Boy,
nah,
you
he
crazy.
ain't built for no shootout.
He's not built to play defense. That's what I'm talking about. He's not built to play defense. No one but Walker Kessler is built to play. Quinn Grimes' defense is super mid. He's not a great defender. He's not a bad defender. He's like, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't know who I can't even speak on Mama, okay? I don't know. And then Colin Sexton, no.
He gave you that energy, bro. He played some defense.
Okay, that's why he's been on 5 teams since he's been in the league. The Bulls didn't want him, Hornets didn't want him, Jazz didn't want him. Who wants him? The Lakers want him.
The Lakers want him.
That's your boy, man.
Ocho Cinco wanted me. That's how they looking out there, man. This is crazy, bro. I'm ready for to turn in my badge. I'm finna turn in my whistle, man.
Nah, you die hard.
I
No,
mean,
you going
you
down
should
with
be
your fight.
putting on the Cleveland jersey anyway. You should hang that Laker jersey.
Oh
up.
yeah, whatever. Unless I don't know. I got a feeling LeBron gonna go to the Warriors, and I just can't root for the Warriors, man.
I can't
Man,
wait,
go ahead,
bro.
bro. You a LeBron fan,
I
man.
can't wait.
I'm a LeBron fan, but I'll never root for the Warriors, man. I'm
Man,
still
that's my
beefing with them for
second squad, boy.
2018. I'm still beefing with them. We still got beef. To
So you
this
need to be
day,
beefing with Dale Smith. That's what you need
Right.
to be beefing with.
man, it don't matter. We was gonna lose anyway, man. I ain't gonna lie. We was gonna lose that series.
Y'all had
Bro.
a chance if you would.
They had KD, man. Like I said, I don't like the Warriors and all. So if he goes to the Warriors, to me, that's the moment where me and LeBron part ways. I wish him the best, but I can't do Golden State, bro.
We gonna see you in that blue and gold, bro. You a huge
Who?
LeBron fan. Cut that.
What, the Rams? Yeah, when the Rams play, you see me in blue. Yeah, when the Rams play.
Blue and gold.
Yeah, when
Wait
the
till they
Rams
start
play.
winning. He gonna be right back on the bandwagon, bro.
Yeah, when LA win. This is the thing. I hate every team in San Francisco, okay? Okay? I hate the 49ers because I'm a Rams fan. I can't stand Golden State for pulling that pump move and going to get KD. Only thing I like in the Bay Area is Too Short and E40.
The San Francisco Giants, you don't mess with them either?
No, I'm a Cardinal fan. Stop it.
Yeah.
No, nothing. That's the only good thing out the Bay Area is E40 and Too Short.
Not Rice and Roni, nothing?
Nah, I don't even eat rice and Roni, man. I don't want no San Francisco treats. I'm good, B. I'm good. Balls, I'm good, B.
Yeah, man. Speaking of your boy LeBron, man, where y'all think LeBron gonna go, man? You said the Warriors. That's where you think he gonna go?
Nah.
I hope not, but that's what it's looking like.
Nah, he ain't gonna go to the world. He done already snuck and had a meeting with old boy in Cleveland. They patching everything up. He been spotted in Cleveland. He finna go back to Cleveland, man. We've seen this before.
He's always spotted in Cleveland. He lives there. His family from there, man.
He trying to throw them off. He trying to throw everybody off, or he going back to Cleveland, bro. That's what he did last time.
Bro, you keep saying that like if I see you in St. Louis, that wouldn't be weird. You're from St. Louis.
No, but
bro.
if I'm in trade talks and I'm in St. Louis, I'm having meetings with general managers, and I'm taking meetings in Cleveland. I'm playing in Cleveland. I'm kicking it in
I
Cleveland.
ain't heard nothing about no meeting in Cleveland. Now you just
He did. He took
Who?
a private meeting with what's old boy and what's the general
exactly,
manager?
exactly.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look it up, bro.
This boy out here been watching back rooms or something.
Man, he took a private meeting with him, bro. They patching things up. He gonna be in Cleveland, bro.
And maybe he go to the 76ers. You want to go to a contender? Right?
Nah, that's too much. That's overkill.
Look at Jay. Look at Jay.
I like that.
That's
I like that, bro.
overkill,
I like that. I like that better than
Bruh,
Cleveland.
If it's
Because
gonna
if
be
you
a
go to
sleeper
Cleveland,
team, if it's gonna be a sleeper team, it's gonna be Minnesota, bro. And you know that. If he gonna go to a sleeper team nobody really thought, it's gonna be Minnesota.
I got
the 76ers already reached out to LeBron. So LeBron said he want to go to a contender.
LeBron, he said he taking phone calls from everybody. So I don't think that too much matter.
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna go. I think he really wants to play with Steph, so I think that's where he goes. And I just can't rock with. I like Steph too. I just can't root for his team. I can't root for his team.
What number he gonna put that 6 back on?
Who?
LeBron,
Nah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. I don't even care. I'm not buying the jersey. I don't care. Basically, if LeBron go to the Warriors, he retired for me. He retired. He retired. I'm just hang up my Lakers number 6 and number 23 jersey, and to me, he retired already. I ain't even going to the retirement tour if he go to the Warriors, bro. I'm a straight Mr. Tour.
But look, bro, I promise you, wait till they start winning, bro. This boy gonna be in jerseys. He gonna have hats, memorabilia. His whole attitude gonna change. They start winning, bro. I promise you.
If they start winning, I'm gonna be mad, and all the other 6 teams gonna be better than them. I'm gonna be like, what were the Spurs doing? What was OKC doing? What are the Nuggets, the Timberwolves? What are y'all doing? To where the Golden State old men Warriors is beating y'all because you got Jimmy Bucket at 36, Steph Curry at 36.
Mm-hmm.
You got Draymond at 35 and LeBron at 42, and they're gonna take the league by storm. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. So ain't that what Magic did with the Lakers in the 90s?
No, we don't remember that.
Possible?
And they lost, but we don't remember
They still went to the finals, though.
They gave it to Magic. They had to do something to help him make him feel good.
Oh, my Oh, my goodness.
Man, do that because, man. Oh, man. But no, it's over, man. If he, I'd rather him go to Cleveland than go anywhere but Golden State. I can root for him. I can't root for him in Golden State, bro.
You were from Boston?
If you go to Boston?
Heck yeah, that's a good move, too.
Oh, my God. I would vomit. That's gross. That would be the worst decision. Why would he want to go to a play-in team?
What's wrong with
what you think the Warriors is? What you think the Warriors?
The Warriors, I just said that they'd be a play-in team too. That's what I'm saying.
Why would he go to a play-in team? Then?
Nah,
why would he go to a play-in? That's what I'm saying. Bro. The Celtics, the Warriors are like they're not good.
You really think the Celtics will be a playing team in the East?
If Paul George, you really think Paul George gonna play the whole season? Come on, guys. When's the last time Paul George played the whole season, guys? I don't even remember.
Well, he's not the best player, Jason Tatum.
When's the last time Jason Tatum played the whole season?
Before he got hurt.
That was a decent year last year with Tatum, though.
Before he got hurt.
Oh my goodness, guys! I don't know, man. I don't know.
He made it through the majority of the playoffs. That was a decent year for PG last year or this year. What?
He missed the whole season, and you talking about he made it through. Stop, man. Go, man.
Right. He missed some of the season because
he missed the whole season. What are you talking about? Then how do you? If you missed the whole season, you better be healthy for the whole playoffs. What do you mean? You missed the whole season.
He still took them on a historic run, bro. They ain't been
there.
They ain't been there in a minute.
Nigga, we try to help you out because you a free agent. You better.
I want him to go to San Antonio. I'd rather him go to the Rockets. Go to the Rockets. Go to San Antonio.
Stop playing, bro. For real.
I'll take him. The Rockets will be a squad. That'll be a squad. Y'all need a point guard. Y'all get a point
forward.
You
could have had me out there watching Tillman for T. Court, bro. For real.
Man, look. I'll be at every game. I'm a Rocket fan then. I don't know Lakers. I'll be like, bye-bye.
Bruh.
Bye-bye, cream
Bruh.
cheese.
Look, I done had season tickets before, bruh. I try to get them season tickets again for him.
Well, I'll be your buddy. I'll be your plus
For
one,
real.
bro. How much I gotta pay you, bro? Because I ain't buying no season tickets. I'm a fan. I ain't got it.
Tickets with him, they gonna be up there. You gonna have to go half with me, bro, for real.
Half.
Yeah, they gonna be up there.
I got 5 on
I
it.
had season tickets where they had greed and what you call it?
I already know. That's what I'm saying, boy. If you think if LeBron James comes to the Rockets, season tickets gonna quadruple that day.
Right.
That day. You crazy? Boy, that's LeBron James. Yeah, it's over with. Tickets gonna go from 150 to 350 quick. I'm about Laker tickets whenever they come, and them tickets be high for no reason.
They be high as a mug.
They be high. And I gotta have decent seats at least. They be high, bro. So
yeah, man. So yeah, we gonna see where LeBron gonna go, man, because this probably gonna be his last little few seasons. He gonna finish with that squad. So James Harden, hey, you might be my teammate.
You think so?
Oh
yeah.
You think they're sending to Boston?
Nah, they ain't gonna send him. I said James Harden.
James Harden.
What you mean he gonna be your teammate?
For LeBron.
James Harden gonna be his teammate.
They're gonna be trash. It ain't enough basketball to go around. Who gonna play defense?
PG.
Who gonna play defense? James Harden ain't no defense. LeBron can't play defense. Donovan can't play defense. Who's playing defense?
Man, Mobley, man, he better step up, bro.
So Mobley got to guard everybody?
Nah, but Max Strus, he ain't that bad of a defensive
player.
Where
was Mobley defense at when the Knicks came back from 29 points down? Where was Mobley? Everybody keeps saying Evan Mobley got all this defense. Where was the defense at then?
He gonna have to have a better season, bro, for real.
I rest my case. And that's another thing. Why didn't they trade Evan Mobley for Jaylen Brown? That would I don't know what Brad.
They don't want to give up Jaylen Mobley. They want to give up Mobley.
That's like you said. That's the only defense
yeah, I don't know.
They already got Donovan Mitchell. Why would they want another guard to give up one of their prime time big men?
I don't know. I just don't like Cleveland, man. If LeBron go back to Cleveland, he's just going back to kick it at Cleveland.
You don't like James Harden.
I don't look at it
if you
like
didn't
that.
have James Harden, you would straight be cool with going back to Cleveland.
Hey,
I would be. Yeah, you gotta give it to James
Harden. That's the big three.
But you gotta get more than that though. They lost D-Wade, who was one of their other defenders. Yeah. Max Strus, I don't believe in. Jared Allen
I like him on defense more than offense though.
Who?
Max Strus to give you some charge.
Man, what are you gonna do? Get you what? He gonna get you what?
He gonna get you some charge.
Boy, did you see him getting cooked by Jalen Brunson out there, boy? Man,
who wasn't getting cooked by Jalen Brunson? It's a long list of mugs who was getting cooked by Jalen Brunson.
But he got cooked the worst.
Hey man, we gonna see where LeBron go. It's funny. Let's also, man, let's do a quick little touch on Ja Morant going to the Portland Trail Blazers. No, hold on. Did we talk about Kawhi?
Mm-hmm. Nah.
We gotta talk about Kawhi, man. That's a big trade too. That's gonna be another little team in the East that we don't speak about. The Toronto, they came back with Kawhi with that young squad. Oh yeah, they will be in the top. They will be in the top seeds too. They've got to watch out for Toronto, man. What y'all think about Kawhi going back to Toronto?
I think it's a good look for him. He definitely got his fans back there. I think with that young squad, he just gonna skip. He gonna fit right in. You got Scotty Barnes, guys like that who need that leadership. Kawhi done won him some, so I'm not saying they finna do too much. I ain't got them going to the finals or nothing, but I got them raising their stock up. That's gonna move them up. They're gonna move them a couple seats for sure.
Yeah, so they traded Kawhi to the Raptors for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, two first-round picks, one pick swap, 2 second-rounders. Hey, man, they still got Scotty Barnes. They got Snead. They got RJ Bird. They got that young boy at center. They didn't want to trade. I forgot his name. So they got
Portal.
Not Purtle. Purtle gonna be coming out the bench. I'm talking about the young dude. I forgot his name. But he's supposed to be up and coming big man, man. Gonna play some defense too. So they got a defensive squad, and you got Kawhi who's gonna be clutch down the stretch.
Toronto might be J.R. Bird.
Yeah, so they might be they definitely a contender in the East, bro. I'm sorry, I got them in the top seeds in the East as well.
I don't know about top. You mean like?
I don't know. How many games Kawhi played last season? He was healthy, right?
It was
Yeah,
one
but
of the healthiest seasons
So
he had.
yeah, so he about due for one of them hiatuses. It depends on
Think he gonna pull it
availability.
off again?
He worse than Paul. I mean, he worse than Paul George. And
You
he
think he
younger,
gonna upset
so-
New York?
Huh?
You think he can upset New York?
If he's healthy,
No, I don't think he's gonna be healthy. I mean, I don't
if
know.
he's healthy, he's gonna upset somebody. Maybe a few
Sure.
teams.
Yeah, if he's
So-
healthy. Yeah, if he's healthy, yeah. But
'Cause I don't all the way believe in New York next year. They're gonna be contenders. They're the champions. They still got
Yeah.
they still got their squad.
They do. They
But I
retain.
still don't all the way believe in them. I still don't
I
always believe in them.
don't know, man.
For
I
real?
believe
Like for real.
they believe he's out of
This
deep.
is the best season. This was one of the best seasons I ever seen a team have. Period.
I
But
say
you
playoff
see-
runs, not seasons, but playoff runs, yes.
But you've seen a lot of teams in the East getting better. And then they get
Man.
healthier. Tyrese Halliburton coming back. They had problems with Tyrese Halliburton, and they
Yep.
just picked up Kelly Oubre. So they got some.
Yeah.
They got some
Yes,
guys.
that's what the Lakers supposed to get. That's what you do, Rob.
Bro, I thought we was off for this.
No, I'm just saying
I
Kelly
thought we was
Oubre
off for this,
is a phenomenal. Like I like Kelly Oubre because he can play offense and defense,
And defense.
and they still got Pascal Siakam. They got what's his name, the center from the Clippers. Man,
Oh yeah, Zubac.
they got Zubac. They got a squad. Indiana, yeah. The East is getting pretty. That's what I'm saying,
That's
bro.
what I'm trying
The
to tell you.
Celtics gonna be a
East
playing
is good.
team. I'm telling you. Look at the East, man. Look at the East, baby. I'm telling you.
We gonna see the East. Everybody trying to shit on the East. The East
Yeah,
gonna be up there with the
Nah,
West.
I don't think
The
that.
West is still better, but
We
the
still
East
forgot
gonna be up
about
there
the
too.
Heat. The Heat got a little better. A little better.
We got to
Yeah.
see, bro. We got to see.
Charlotte?
We got to see, bro. Antetokounmpo is good when he healthy. We got to see.
That's the same thing I'm talking about with Kawhi. Kawhi, did you think you could get us a ring? Man, I don't know. If he's healthy, then yes.
Hey, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. He gonna have to bite them.
Kawhi won them.
Nah,
rings.
he was talking about
Hey, he back
DeRozan.
in Toronto,
He wasn't talking
bro.
about.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he was talking about DeRozan. He wasn't talking about
Yeah.
Kawhi. He was saying, yeah.
But yeah, Kawhi back, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The Raptors gonna be a squad. This will be another little dark horse squad. Gonna be a contender, bro. Y'all gotta watch out for the Raptors. And like I said, 76ers got a squad. They got a starting five. They gotta have a bench. They got Anthony Simons off the bench, but they need more players. And they gonna have some hardships with that squad because they only got one ball. It's a lot, bro. I'm excited about basketball next season, bro.
No, it's gonna be lit, bro.
Yeah, this
It's gonna be
season
real
was one
lit.
of the best seasons I've ever been able to see for sure. I
Drake
ain't gonna
gonna
lie to you.
Drake gonna be back courtside now. They got Kawhi back.
Ah, facts. You already
He
know.
already posted
See.
pictures of Kawhi with him and everything, so you know he's gonna be back on court side. So, yeah, man, that's a good pickup for the Raptors, man. Shout out to the
What
Raptors.
you think about Brandon Ingram going to the Clippers, though? You think that's a good
I
pickup?
don't believe in it because
He
The
turned
Clippers
into
just
a
Brandon
trying to
Ingram
get
good.
they just
He
trying to get
was
some
hurt
picks.
last year
They
for
be building,
Raptors,
bro.
too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he been hurt too, and like I said, they
Yeah.
just trying to be picks, and they up and coming. They trying to rebuild still. They just got that top 5 pick in the draft, so I feel like they gonna be a fun squad to watch. They probably be fighting for the play-in, maybe the 6th seed at the most, but they gonna be a fun squad to watch at the end of the day. That's it.
Everybody
They
seems to
don't
be
play.
on the bench hurt. All of it. 4 starting 5 hurt. So I don't
And
think
when
they
he played,
finna do too
and when
much.
Brandon Ingram played last season in the playoffs, bro, he
Yeah,
didn't show up at
was
all.
He was cooking.
No, he didn't show up at all in the playoffs. He was trash.
No, you think so for real? Against
Yeah,
he got hurt
go
against
look at
Cleveland,
his
right?
stats. He was butt in the playoffs.
I mean,
So that's why they traded him. So, shout out to the Raptors, man. Let's touch on Ja Morant going to Portland Trail Blazers. I don't get it because it's like you already got so many guards on that squad. You have Drew Holiday, you have Damian Lillard, you have Scoot Henderson, you have who else? The other guard they got? I forgot. You have
You said
Dame Lillard.
Ja, Dame, Drew, and Scoot. You got to get rid of somebody. Who you
They're
gonna
trying to
get
get
rid
rid of Drew. They're trying to get rid of
They
Drew
stopped
Holiday.
the Scoot too.
Hey, come back to the Celtics, Drew. We need you, man.
Yeah,
You can't afford him. You know they paid him all that money. You can't afford him now.
Yeah.
That still will be a good look. But they chopping around Scoot. I think Scoot, they gonna come up off of him for sure.
For
But,
who? They ain't finna let go of Scoop. That'd be dumb.
Yeah. I mean,
That's who they going.
they
That's who
got
they
too many
they,
guards. So you
they
think
got.
Dame
They
on the
got
same
Dame.
line?
They got.
They said they're gonna use Ja as the 2 guard though. They already said they're gonna use Ja.
I can't. That's gonna be a
the
terrible.
two?
That's gonna be a terrible defensive team. 2 guards,
Man,
Ja and Dame. Like nah, they gonna get.
I feel like Portland just throwing stuff together, trying to make stick. You see that whack offer they gave to that coach? They gave him. They told him, we're gonna give you $250 and some Cracker Jacks to be the coach. Y'all see that?
A 1-year deal.
Yeah, a 1-year deal, a proven deal. Did he even get $1 million? I think it was like $500K. It wasn't even $1 million. I don't think.
Dang,
It was
a
bad.
coach, a head coach?
Bro, the coaches were like mad at the deal he got. And I don't even know how he signed it, but I guess he was just like.
No, he said like
sometimes it ain't about the money. You just got to get through the door. This opens up. If he does a good job, this opens up those millions of dollars from other squads who will bring them on.
And that's what he said. That's what he did it for, because you want that opportunity.
Right. You
could get millions being an assistant. You know that, right?
But still, you know how hard it is to become a head coach off an assistant? But I've been a head coach. Now they shopping around for another head coach. Now you get the bag. So that's a good move. That's a business move.
It ain't gonna be a good move when they lose, because I don't know what this team doing.
They got Dame and Ja. They're gonna be another exciting team to watch. And they still got Danny Avia. So I like him. So I feel like they still gonna have a little squad to be watching on. They just like the Clippers to me. They gonna have a squad to. Yeah. That's gonna be fun to watch.
I definitely got them in the playoffs. I got them in the playoffs.
Ja gonna have to come and do something though, bro. He can't bring that same game he bring from Memphis, bro. Ja gonna have to step up. He especially playing the 2.
But I mean, I guess they got him.
Bro.
They ain't give up much to get him. They gave up Jeremy Grant, and I don't even know the other guy's name. So, not bad.
Yeah, they gave up Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray.
I don't know what that is. So, and then Jeremy Grant. I mean, Jeremy Grant been injured most of his time in Portland. So, I figured for
Murray,
that.
Chris Murray is the brother that he got the twin that played for the Sacramento Kings. That little small forward.
Keegan Murray brother.
Yeah, that's his brother.
I know Keegan Murray, but Chris we don't know. I know Keegan.
That's his brother.
But shout out to Chris. Shout out to Chris Murray. Shout out to you.
Hopefully, Ja Morant, man, he got a new start, be fresher. Hopefully, he actually balls and just focus on basketball instead of doing them stupid stuff off the court. And man, like I said, Portland gonna be a solid team to watch, man. They ain't gonna be no contender or nothing, but they're gonna be a solid team to watch.
You think so? They was contenders this year, bro. They had a solid
contenders to win.
Right.
Contenders to
they
make
lost in the first round. What are you talking about?
But still, who expected them to go to the first round?
Oh my goodness. You can't be a contender and lose in the first round. You can't be
so you mean contender make it to the playoffs?
So the Rockets were contenders?
Yeah. With everything they got going on. Come on, bro.
So the Rockets, would you consider the Rockets contenders last year when they lost the first round?
They was, but they should have went further than the first round. But KD went there.
You can't say contenders though. You got to say another word than contender. Contender means you make it into the championship or you have a chance. Playoffs,
you don't think that?
No, we don't believe you. No, we don't believe in them. Not at all.
Okay, I might have to change my verbiage, but they definitely made it to the first round. And when didn't nobody even see them going to the playoffs, so I got to get my hat off to them. They had a pretty solid season. Your coach get wrapped up in a indictment. Everybody expected them to die, bro, but nah, they withstood. They persevered.
So they fired that coach. They fired him and hired this other coach.
What you mean?
They fired the coach that got him there. What's his name? He used to play for the Spurs. I can't think of his name, man. The coach that the Blazers just had. He used to play for the Spurs, man. I don't know. We can move on. I can't remember his name.
You talking about Thiago Splitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got another head coaching job. I forgot who though.
I thought that's who you was talking about. They gave the $500.
Nah. Thiago wouldn't have never took that. He said, "I made more money than that being on the bench. I can go be the 15th man on the roster still."
What coach you talking about? I thought you was talking about Thiago Splitter.
Nah, I can't think of his name, but they gave him the worst contract out there, and they finna be. I just don't see what this team's gonna do with a rookie coach on a bad contract with 18 guards and no real perimeter defense, because Denny Avia defense ain't good.
You talking about Mike Nori?
Yeah, Mike Nori, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, they lost
Dang.
they lost a good wing in Jeremy Grant, but you still got Klingon. They got some players. I think they're gonna lose Matisse Thybulle. Hopefully the Lakers can pry him away. We
What
need
you care,
somebody,
man?
guys.
What you care,
Did you
man?
tell me Jimmy Grant was butt ass last time I talked to you?
Who, Jeremy Grant?
You said he was butt.
I mean, at this point in his career, he might be a little bit better defensively, better than John. Defensively, John ain't playing no
Lakers.
defense.
You and him on the Lakers, huh?
Who have Jeremy Grant on the Lakers? Not for that contract, no sir. He make a lot of money, no sir. If you want to come for a vet man, yes sir. No, we finna get KCP on the vet man. Jonathan Kuminga, we need
Think
wings.
so?
So.
You think he'll come back?
Who?
You said KCP?
Yeah.
Katavious
You know
Caldwell
he ain't come
Pope?
back to no damn Lakers.
Right.
I don't know. Why not, man? He finna get bought out. Why not? We get all the. I mean, we need somebody help us, cause I don't know why they let LeBron. Man, LeBron, why did you do us this
Bruh,
way?
it's time to move on. No longer goodbyes, bro. It's time to move
All right, and
on.
then he gonna move on to a team that's gonna lose. All right, next subject.
Man,
We can't get back to this.
Ah,
Let's talk about Ja. Ja, don't be bringing
Man.
guns to the locker room in Portland, man. All right, that's a
no,
gun
ain't no
free
give
state.
with arenas moment. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he sound like. That's where he going with it.
Ain't no
Man.
shooters out there, man. You ain't got it. I get it in Memphis. You might need to bring your gun to the practice facility, but you in Portland now, dog.
Yeah, for real.
You ain't got to do all that, bro.
He ain't gonna be able to get in trouble like that in Portland.
Yeah,
It ain't nothing
okay.
to do. It ain't nothing to do in Portland.
NBA young boy still found a way in Colorado. We'll see, or Utah, wherever he was at.
But yeah, he did.
Okay, now I'm sorry, NBA young boy. We big fans of your music. We apologize for even mentioning you, brother. Shout to him, man. Young black man getting money. I gotta remember where I'm at. That boy is. Man, I gotta remember where I'm at, man. Shout out to NBA young boy, man. No, this is not all the smoke. We don't want none of that.
Yeah, you don't want the smoke.
Man, we just normal guys talking sports.
I'm hollering, man. All right, man. Let's venture off with some football, man. Did y'all hear about Terrion Arnold? So Detroit Lions released cornerback Terrion Arnold after he was arrested and charged with 4 counts of kidnapping and 4 counts of armed robbery in connection with an alleged February retaliation plot in Tampa, Florida. So after he went to jail and got arrested, the judge let him get bond for $1 million. So he got bonded out. And then after he got bonded out, the Detroit Lions released him. So what are y'all thoughts about what Terrion Arnold got going on with the little robbery and everything?
Another one bite the dust. Why us, man? You don't hear about that culture doing this. Why we gotta? You $1 million man getting caught up in robberies? What did you robbing? What did you robbing? You $1 million man. What did you up robbing, boy? I mean, you gotta let it. And don't get it twisted. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a small guy, but when I left St. Louis and moved to Texas, and I used to come home. And I used to try to get off like, man, I'm trying to go here. I'm trying to see if such and such outside. Bro, I'm back. And bro, they get you in trouble. That's all they do. When people take that leap, they defy the odds. You become an NFL player. You're a professional player. Everybody ain't happy for you, Terrion. Everybody ain't happy for you. So if your people see you come back home and they trying to get you off into some dumb stuff of robbery, they not happy for you. You should be protected. But you fell for the bait. You got released on $1 million bond and you expected to keep your job? Come on, bro. We have to cut this cycle, bro. We've seen it all too much. Pac-Man Jones, Ray. We've seen it all too much, bro. Leave it alone. And hopefully this will be a lesson to him. Now, is he going to get another job? Of course. Is he going to get the same contract? Not even a little bit. But
well, I mean, they still have to pay him. They still got to pay him, though. They can't dismiss his contract. They still got to pay him.
So he still get paid fully?
Whatever, he'll get whatever money was guaranteed, right?
Right. That's all he get. So you blew that contract, you gonna take your guarantee, but you're gonna have to live off there for a while till you live this down. We seen the same thing with Mike Vick. We seen the same thing with Ray Lewis. You have to live this down, bro. So yeah, that was a bad look on him, and I ain't gonna say he deserved it, but let that be a lesson to you, young man.
Yeah, it says the charges Arnold is facing is carrying out a maximum punishment of life in prison. During a court hearing on Monday, the judge in the case set a $1 million bond for Arnold, but that came with several conditions. The plaintiff must turn in his passport to the court, and he's not allowed to have any contact with his 6 co-defendants in this case. Arnold also isn't allowed to leave his residence unless he's going to work.
He going to work where?
No, they got 3 teams that contacted him. It's
You
like
ain't
3
got
NFL
no
teams.
job, Tommy. Where you going?
It's
You
like
oughta
3
take that
teams
to the
contacted
ground.
him in the NFL, bro. He must be good because they say 3 teams hit him up already trying to see what's up.
Because they finna get him for pennies on the dollar, bro. Don't stop. We got to stop being in our own way.
Oh, man.
We got to stop ruining our own lives. This boy was with 6 people?
Somebody
He
gonna
ain't even
take
trying
that
to do it on
charge,
his
bro.
own?
They gonna do the Biggie thing. One of his homeboys gonna take the
right,
charge.
bro. What was a $30 million man. When they locked him up, they took all his money. He came back for $1 million or $1 million or $2 million.
Who?
Michael Vick. He didn't get a quarter of what he was worth when he came
that's
back.
different,
And to
bro.
me, he was better when he
But
came back.
that's different. You can't be out here killing dogs.
Bro,
Yeah.
this boy trying to rob the dog. What was he robbing? He trying to
So
rob
this-
her. With 6
so this-
you got 6 co-defendants?
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is what happened. So during his stay with Arnold and his group of it says during their stay with Arnold and his group out of the house, a burglary occurred at the residence. Multiple items were allegedly stolen, including $100,000 in cash, $80,000 necklace. Arnold and his associate eventually called the police and reported $250,000 in property losses. Arnold's group hired a private driver during their time at the house, and they believed that the driver was one of the several people who played a part in the $250,000 robbery. What is it? Let me say, authorities eventually cleared the driver, but instead of waiting for the police to investigate the robbery, Arnold and his associate decided to take matters into their own hands. The group allegedly lured the driver and 2 other men to an apartment where 2 of the victims were jumped, pistol whipped, and held at gunpoint by two of Arnold's associates, Lyndall Hudson II and Christian Williams. A third man eventually made his way into the apartment, and he was also jumped. All 3 had visible injuries. While Arnold was not in the apartment, he was able to view what happened via a live stream set up by one of his associates, according to the police.
Oh my good. Pooh Shiesty. Come on, bro. You lie.
That boy trying to get back his property, $250,000.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Bro,
I ain't
you
gonna
can
lie
claim that on
though.
your insurance.
I didn't know the live stream was sent to him, man. I don't know. It sounds shaky at best.
Bro,
He
they
didn't kidnap
kidnapped
nobody,
this
man.
And took him and tortured him. Are you kidding me?
You can't control what other people do.
Bro, that's attempted murder.
You
Are
can't
you
control what
kidding
other
me,
people
bro?
do.
You got
Allegedly.
kidnapping, attempted murder. Bro, allegedly he ain't got no job. It must be serious enough. The NFL investigated before they fire you.
No,
So
the
it's gotta have some merit to
NFL ain't
it.
firing him. Just the Detroit Lions fired him.
Detroit Lions, NFL, same thing. They fired him. That means everything paying because they don't want a lawsuit.
He got 3 other teams hitting him up. It's not the NFL, it's Detroit.
I see what you're saying, Jig, but he got fired, bro. So of course they go try to bring him back to pennies. And he got to pay. He got a case pending.
Man,
They
dudes
can't
do
do
their
nothing
job
with
every
him.
day, B. Get some soup, he'll be all right.
See, and that's why he in the position. You was probably one of them 6 cats, bro. That's why he in the position he
Allegedly.
in now. Listen to
Allegedly.
cats like
He
you,
said
bro. That's why he in that position now, man. People like you leading them astray. Man, cut it out, bro. You can have that little stuff. I'll pay somebody to get on your top. I ain't gonna be nowhere near it. This boy tried to.
That's what he did, Tim. That's what he
wasn't
did.
there. He wasn't there.
Right? Did you hear what he said? He wasn't there.
Yeah. Man, he wasn't there. He had he can view it from a live stream.
Oh,
What was going on?
So he live streamed it. The FBI tapped in and got all that. And come on, bro. Because kidnapping, that's federal. Come on, bro.
He didn't kidnap nobody though.
He orchestrated it.
How you know? Allegedly.
Oh, we gotta cut it out, bro. We are our own worst enemy. We always got a point to prove. He's a young man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Damn, somebody steal $250K from me. What you want?
And I got millions. I'm calling the cops.
He did call the cops.
No,
he called the cops, man.
He called the cops, but he didn't want to wait. He was like, they taking too long.
Right.
Make it my own hands.
You can't do that, bro. We didn't got gang, G. You didn't got gang. I didn't got gang. That's part of the game. That's how it go.
Man, you talking about the same dude that was from the Wild Out over $250. $250K come up missing, Tim. You orchestrate. Anywho, allegedly.
You got insurance for G. Your insurance is gonna pay that back, bro.
You know he ain't got no insurance. He just got this money.
Man, you know when somebody break into your home or somebody steals something for your home, you claim it under your homeowner's insurance.
It wasn't their home. It was an Airbnb. It wasn't his crib. It was an Airbnb.
You still get insurance on an Airbnb, bro.
I ain't never seen what Negro get insurance on Airbnb. Stop.
A rich one. They do. They take the insurance.
He ain't rich. He just got this money.
Bruh. See, that's what I'm saying. Bro. I hope he'll watch this show because he in trouble. I hope he'll watch this show.
Nah, man. I mean, you got to make better life decisions. I mean, first off, I just feel like, why you buying all that, man? You can't be walking around with all that. Like, these guys just, I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but if they take it, let them have it, bro. I'm still on the street. You ain't finna trick me up the street for that mess. Boy, that was Cuban zirconium anyway. That was Moisey anyway. I'm claiming that under my insurance.
Not for no 250K. Not for no 250.
He probably let somebody, he thought he was cool around him and ended up robbing him, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna get my stuff.
It was the driver. I would have, boy, he would have been the last drive for the day for that boy. I tell you, he wouldn't be driving for nobody else.
But everybody survived the incident, right?
But that's still kidnapping and attempted murder. They tortured him, G.
They went after, and look, they let some of them go, and they went straight to the police out there to let them go.
They did the right thing.
Criminal for dummies. Man.
So you got your pride. You got your chest puffed out. Ain't nobody finna do me like this. I gotta make an example. And you the example.
I don't know, man. I feel like in that type of situation, the lesson that should be learned is this, guys. Hire security.
You don't need security. You gotta watch who you let around you. There's too many people around them.
Or hire security. If you get to a certain level, you hire security, bro.
Even when we was young, we ain't roll with a lot of people, G. It was 3 of us.
And we weren't millionaires either. So all I'm saying is hire security.
Facts, man. We want to see if he's gonna get another job, man. Because like you said, he gotta let better people around him. Maybe you do have to hire security just in case of something like that.
Yeah, because if your security apprehends him, it's not kidnapping, it's him doing his job at that point.
No, you can't apprehend nobody against their will, boy. That's kidnapping.
No, it ain't. Not if he's a criminal. Not if he's a criminal. No, I'm playing.
If you call the police, how about wait on the police?
Right.
Oh, so, yeah. No, we know. Man, the police looked at him and said, open this shit, Johnson.
All I need from the police is that case card for my insurance company. And I'm going to let the insurance company do the rest. But your pride hurt. Your pride, ain't nobody finna get that off on me. Now you finna lose it all.
Bro, here you go thinking this Negro had insurance, bro. You know black people don't be having insurance like that. Stop,
any jury worth $80,000, you got insurance on it, bro.
Who?
Everybody.
Stop.
See, you right. We ain't rich. So
I'm about to say, man. Bro, Negroes don't be having, bro. I've seen rich Negroes pass away and they even have life insurance. Stop it, Tim.
You know, you touch paper like that, bro. Everybody get insured. Everybody get their jewels insured, bro. He did it off the principle.
That boy got a 90-day warranty, Tim. He had that 90-day warranty. He ain't getting no insurance. Yeah.
But yeah, man, like you say, you gotta make better decisions, dog, man. See what he gonna do, man. See if a team pick him up and see if he gonna be able to play.
I wish him the best. I hope he learns from her, man. Everybody that made mistakes like that. We done been overzealous on situations too. I ain't nobody better than nobody, but when you got all eyes on you like that and you playing for the stakes you playing for, you gotta make better decisions. I don't care how old you are. You've been given that responsibility. You got to learn how to handle it.
Facts, man. Facts, man. All right, man. A serious subject, man. If you don't know, Chris Johnson has been diagnosed for ALS. I'm gonna play the interview with Michael Strahan when he announced it.
For me, it's shocking. It's hard to process it for me because I know you, Chris, from just the incredible athlete that you are. How do you process it?
Honestly, I don't know if you ever fully process it. At first, you're in shock. Then you realize you have two choices. You can give up or you can fight. I chose to fight.
And Brittany, what was it like for you when you found out that Chris had ALS?
All I could think about was our kids and how young they are. Just, you're in denial. You want it to be anything else. You want the doctors to be wrong. The life that we previously had is like now a thing of the past, but we're still hopeful. We're hopeful, you know, that a breakthrough will happen and that, or, you know, God, a miracle will happen, you know.
And what kind of support has helped you the most through this?
Without a doubt, my wife, Brittany, she hasn't left my side through any of this. My kids are also a huge part of why I keep going. Every day I wake up wanting more time with them to make more memories and just be their dad. They give me a reason to keep fighting.
Love it. Yeah, man, it's sad though, cause man, he was one of them best running backs, and I think he was like he broke a record, didn't he? Like
Yeah, he played for the Titans. Yeah, he was cold.
2,000-yard seasons.
Yeah, he was a problem, man, and the fact that like he said, like a year ago, I was able to pick up my daughter, and now I got ALS. Though that's sad, bro. Like prayers up to him, man. Hopefully, like he said, they've been trying a lot of like medicines on him. They say it kind of worked, but like. You know, he's just trying to raise awareness. He's trying to bring back the ice bucket challenge. Everything. He just like, man, shout out to him, man. Prayers up to him, man. Sad that he had to go through all this, dog.
I think we should do it in support, man. We should do the ice bucket challenge for him.
I'm down with it. I'll do the ice bucket challenge for him, man. That's crazy how talented he is. His contribution to the game, bro. He was one of the top running backs to ever play. And then when you see people like Stephen Hawkins with the same disease and he's a billionaire and he wasn't able to catch a cure before he passed away, that's even more. Then you look in his woman's face, she looked tired, she looked burned out. I don't know how long she's gonna stay by his side. She don't look like she got that much longer up in her, so he really gonna need some support for sure.
What you think, G?
Man, I'm just sending prayers out to him and his family. And like his wife said, God can do any and all things. So what man can't do, God can do. Just stay strong in your faith and your trust in God and know that he's working all things together for good. And just really get, you know what I'm saying, just everybody just love on the people who love on you. Make sure you're there for people. Support your loved ones, your family. You just never know, man. Life is short. And, you know, for his children, for his lovely wife, his wonderful family, man, I'm praying for y'all, man. And I know God's able to do what seems to be impossible. So, but I think we should all I think we should do it, man. I think they bring the ice bucket challenge back. So I think us on this platform, man, just to support, I'm going to record the ice bucket challenge of myself. And if y'all fellas want to support it, because, I mean, that's sad, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, like, you never know what nobody going through. Like, I didn't hear nothing from Chris Johnson for a minute. And come to find out he's diagnosed with ALS. It is sad, man. Like I said, prayers up to him. Hope God just heal everybody around him and his family and his body and everything. Yeah, man, it's tough to see because you could tell that he's a strong individual. Like he's trying to keep a positive mindset. He's doing what he have to do. Like he's trying to raise awareness forward and everything. So, man, like I said, shout out to Chris Johnson and his whole entire family, man, going through this tough time. But he's they are strong individuals. So, like,
man, you got some highlights, bro. Man, play some of his highlights, man. Man, you pull up some of them highlights. That boy was with them 200-300 yard game, man.
Yeah, man, but you know NFL might copyright that. I ain't gonna fake
it.
Ah,
and then he actually used to play with Javon. They went to Michigan State. Well,
Javon Kurtz.
Yeah, no, Javon Ringer.
Right.
Michigan State. He actually played with Chris Johnson. I remember when he showed me the NFL card. When you get to NFL, you get like an actual card. And I'm like, oh, you tight, bro. Like not like a, you know what I'm talking about?
Members
Like,
card.
yeah, I was like, hey man, let me borrow that. But yeah, he had one of them, and he played under Chris Johnson. He was, I think, the second string running back behind Chris Johnson. So yeah, man. From what I heard from him, he was a great guy. Taught him a lot. He was genuinely a good person, from what I remember him telling us about him. And I just hate that happened to him and his family. But God is able to do all things, brother. So,
amen.
Yeah, man. Praise up to Chris Johnson, man. All right, fellas. We got any other topics before we get up out of here that y'all want to touch on? Or there's
it's a good show, man. We got a lot going on in the NBA. We got the NFL coming up. We got more to come.
Lakers in 6. Rams in Super Bowl. Let's go. All LA. Yes, sir. Shout out to Team USA Soccer. Won yesterday. And this is the first time in I don't know how long that they going in the 16, top 16. Whatever it is, man. Shout out to Team USA FIFA, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. You know, it's snowing out of LA right now, man. Y'all got to go support that team, man. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do, but.
Yeah, man. The Snowtown Lakers for the show y'all boys, man. Y'all going to be like.
Bro, what?
The Snowtown Lakers for the show y'all boys, man. Telling you. Top 5.
Dog, boy, y'all some funny guys, man. Man, look like that'll do for us, man. We did almost an hour and 45 minute show, man.
Good show.
Yeah, that will do it for today's episode of Show Me Facts, man. We appreciate everyone for tuning in, joining the conversation, and sharing your opinions with us tonight. Even though you didn't comment, I know y'all had a lot of things that y'all was agreeing or disagreeing with. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Turn on post notifications so you won't miss another episode. Also, share this stream. Subscribe to Show Me Facts. Subscribe to MJT Reacts, man. We're going to see y'all next episode 19, man. And until next time, where opinions meets facts and the facts speak for themselves, man. We're going to see y'all next episode, man.
And I'm out.
Sir.